a new location. We need to get some things out of the way for housekeeping, as in, like, some of you guys aren't even here sometimes. Like, and I understand, and like we talked about it, and Amy's having problems with her campus computer, and I've emailed you guys a little bit with my ideas tonight. So touch base back with me if you haven't seen your email before you've seen this video. I know we discussed punishments a little bit and topics a little bit. So if you still want to do punishments, I'm totally up for that. Plus, like, if we're following any sort of rules, I kind of like, I don't know what our rules are. We need to set some rules. Viewers, if you have any topics of anything, message us or put it in the comments below in our pants. It'd be great. We're gonna start off with why today is awesome. And although it is very late tonight, yesterday at like 1 in the morning, I got Xbox Live on an impulse buy. Don't do that. But yeah, got Xbox Live. So now I can watch Netflix and listen to the radio on my TV. Yeah. If you guys want to play, I have like Left 4 Dead and Halo. I think that's all that can go on Xbox Live. So if you want to play with me, message me on this channel and say something about, I don't know, say something about bacon or something, I don't know. And yeah, I'll add your gamer tag. So let's have a party.
Why are you called that?
I don't actually know why my name's Leanne Elizabeth. I think my mom was going for naming me. I know the Leigh is named after, like, we have that in our last name and we have it in a first name randomly, and like it's just scattered all throughout. Her dad's name is Lee, but not spelled like that, and for years he would spell it L-E-E, thinking that's how I was spelled, and then he realized it wasn't named after him. I don't know where Elizabeth comes from, other than I think it just flowed well. They were just like, woo. As for the case of YouTube screen names, I have 2 I normally go by, and then 1 that it's just my name. I go by this one that's L 2004-2005. That's really old. Really old. I came up with that for Neopets when I was in like 3rd grade, and then it just stuck. And then eventually, like the L part, not the 2004-2005. And then eventually I had to do a new screen name. I think it was for MySpace or something. So that hints the 2004-2005, which would be like 6th grade or something like that for me. Yeah. And then I have another one, which is Pianissimo Bella, which is spelled wrong because on the original site I was registering it under, someone had already taken it. So I was like, well, what can I do because I want that name? I cut an S out. And so that's where that name comes from. Any others with mine and the number 19 after it or anything like that, that's because 19 is my favorite number.
Tell us about your favorite school teacher, yeah.
My favorite teacher in high school was probably a mix between either my junior year English teacher, who was also my sophomore year English teacher, and my senior year English teacher. My sophomore and junior year English teacher was just like, she was so down to earth with this stuff. She actually cared about what we learned about literature, and that meant like so much because I love reading. I like, ooh. And then my senior year English teacher is a nerdifighter. Yeah, she's the one who introduced me to this. We did, I got it. Paper Towns was, see, like, it was one of our assigned school readings, and I read this book in like a night, and then I was looking up stuff and I found things about John and Hank, and that's when I became part of this community, and it was wonderful, and I am very, very grateful for having an English teacher who had that in our curriculum. I think my favorite college professor from my first school, my first university, was my first year oral skills teacher, which is like musicianship, music, like sight singing and things like that. And he was like, he was very awkward, but he was very blunt. And I had him at a 9 o'clock time, and then the second semester I had him at like an 8 o'clock time. and there were like 6 people in our class at 8 o'clock, and some of the jokes that were made at 8 o'clock in the morning were hilarious, and it was probably one of the best classes I ever took at that school. My second favorite teacher at that school was Joshua Dennis, who was my voice teacher, and he is still probably one of my favorite people in the world. Just, oh god, I don't even think you want me to get on this. I think so far my favorite teacher here has got to be my psychology teacher and my new voice teacher. He's really cool, but my psychology teacher is pretty awesome, and he's been doing psychology for like 40 years, and he's just like, we talk about things, and it's basically like having therapy while learning about how to help people.
Strangest food.
I don't really remember the strangest food I ever ate. I went on a cruise ship in like 8th grade, and I don't remember what they had, but I know that they had weird stuff. I also remember that we went to really fancy buffet kind of things for Easter every year from about the time I was like 3 until I was about 16, but I don't remember that food either because I never thought I was gonna have to answer a question like that. I do know that I had frog legs when I was really little, and my grandmother told me it was chicken. And then after we had eaten it, she was like, so how'd you like the frog? And we're like, what?
That's about your first gig.
I was raised in a very musical family. So if we're talking like pop star gig kind of things, I was taken to like a Billy Ray Cyrus concert when I was like 2.5-ish or something. I remember going to like, I think it was Guys and Dolls or something like that. That's not really a gig though, but I was like super little for that thing. I was like a 1.5 years or so. I probably went to a bunch of concerts without knowing what they were. First actual concert I remember that my parents paid for, that I was old enough for, was Paul Simon, and then we went and saw Blue's Clues live instead of seeing NSYNC, which was terrible. And then after that, I really didn't go to any like official concerts that were like in big arenas until I was older, and we went to see Owl City, and I think we saw Paper something was the pre-thing, and then someone else was, and it was at, I think it was at the Verizon Wireless Theater.
What's your favorite place?
I don't really have a favorite place in my area right now because I am new here and I haven't really found a favorite place that's worthy of going to. My last place that of residence, there was a lake that I really liked going to, and it was lots of fun. And a general scope of the world and stuff, my favorite country thing, it's probably Italy, and second to that is like, you know, the United States. Instead of the US though, my favorite place is Chicago, and after that it's probably, I don't know, I guess probably like Denver, Colorado. That place is really nice. Like the mountains and stuff, I love that. And then after that would probably be just my house. Things around my area that I'd have to think about where I go.
Who do you want to answer the survey next?
Everyone! I want everyone to do it. You inside of College Collabs, anyone watching, I want anyone who wants to, who has not been asked to, go ahead. This is your open invitation. Make a video response, do whatever you want. I don't really care. Just do it. If it's okay with Alex Day, I'm probably gonna just make a video of just his questions, because I know I don't really like downloading a whole video and then having to edit out the questions. That's no fun. So I'll make a video for you to just have the questions and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So that's it for Wednesday, and I'll see you next Wednesday. College Collabs people, I need you to email me, and in viewers, in the comments, say some stuff. Okay,